Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found their new all-in-one printer to be a truly massive piece of equipment, completely dwarfing their previous model, which they had once considered large. In essence, this machine is an upscaled version of their old workhorse, now capable of handling tabloid-sized media. Finding a place for it is no small feat. It demands a substantial surface for its base, but the true space requirement is much larger. One must account for the extra clearance needed behind it for the rear feed tray to fully open, and a surprisingly glamorous motorized output tray that automatically extends a significant distance forward during a print job. When all is said and done, the total working area it occupies is considerable for any small office. Our client confirms that the core functions, like printing and copying large documents through the automated feeder, work flawlessly. The device features 2 paper cassettes, both capable of holding full tabloid-sized paper, a detail the manual apparently gets wrong. This client did encounter a strange quirk with the bottom cassette when first loading it with larger paper. It required a bit of finessing to be recognized correctly. Once set up, however, the machine proved to be quite intelligent, automatically selecting the correct paper tray for a large format print without needing to be told. This premium experience, with its elegant high-definition touch panel and quiet, sophisticated operation, gives the impression of a much more expensive office machine. However, this high-end feel comes with a significant concern about its physical fragility. The reviewer noted that the main body flexes when lifted, and the paper trays feel delicate, unlike the rock-solid build of their older device. Given the significant investment and a desire for longevity, the perceived flimsiness, coupled with reports from other users about potential long-term issues, prompted this client to purchase an extended warranty for peace of.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this all-in-one printer, and overall it's been positive. It prints quickly and quietly, which is a huge plus. Setting up the Wi-Fi was easy enough, but our reviewer strongly suggests reading the installation guide before powering it on or installing the software. That guide contains some very useful information. One thing to be aware of is the initial ink charging process. This client noticed a significant drop in ink levels during setup, about 20%. Concerned, they contacted customer service, who explained this is normal for the initial charge. Apparently the guide mentions this, so definitely give it a read. The client was assured it only happens once, and so far that's been the case. Since then, this printer has been dependable. The reviewer uses it heavily for large format printing of AutoCAD plans, and the 11x17 scanner is essential. Paper jams, a problem they experienced with a less expensive model, haven't been an issue at all with this one, especially during duplex scanning. While admitting it's not entirely fair to compare models at different price points, the upgrade has been worth it. The lower cost of longer-lasting ink bottles is a significant factor too. A tip our reviewer picked up is to leave ink printers on all the time, as it can apparently save ink and prevent clogged print heads. The power consumption in idle mode is minimal, and this printer is so quiet you barely notice it's on. Another nice feature is the ability to assign a personal email address to the printer through Epson Connect, which is a convenient bonus for sending print jobs. All in all, this client feels like they're going to have a good and productive relationship with this big, heavy, and well-performing printer.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer was immediately impressed, saying that if you're used to standard consumer or small office printers, this one will immediately elevate you to a whole new level. The quality is apparently outstanding, and despite the intimidating array of settings and features, it's surprisingly easy to set up and start printing. Our reviewer noted that connecting this printer couldn't be easier. Adding it to the company Wi-Fi network was simple, and everything else on the network, including their cell phone, had instant access. No technical expertise is needed to get it up and running. This client admits that the ink process was initially a little scary, having worked with older liquid ink printers. However, they feel confident that the company has a lot of experience in this area and has clearly put a lot of engineering effort into making ink reloading easy, clean, and straightforward, especially after you've done it once. The included free ink for a generous duration also sounds like a fantastic deal, considering that ink is usually the main expense and headache when it comes to printers. Overall, this reviewer is very impressed with this machine. They are hopeful that they will get many years of reliable use out of it. It seems like a significant upgrade compared to older, more conventional printers.
That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.